Hello, folks. I'm using Stream Labs to show you my desktop, show you a few images here and there, and be able to show myself. I'm learning how to use it, so bear with me. Hello, Kim. How are you? Kim and Rideshare Lisa. Two great channels. I hope the delay, is there a huge delay? Do you guys feel that there is a delay? I have to take that watermark off if I leave that there. I'm really trying my best to get better at producing better quality videos. I'll get it. I do want to talk about a few things. I've wanted to go live. I haven't gone live in weeks. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. It was high time that I upped my skills and I finally figured out how to use Streamlabs. I think it's called. It's free. And you can see me while I'm browsing my desktop. That was the point. That's what I want. However, I've been watching you, Kim Side Money Plans, occasionally Rideshare Lisa, the Long Island, the two Long Island couples, they live where I live. I forget what their names are. But I've been staying in the loop, and I will say, over the holidays, and I'm going to give him a shout out, I like him once in a while, saying it like it is, he nailed it. He said, we are going to get slow after the holidays. And it happened during the holidays. And he said with what's going on with the economy, in addition to people being broke, it's not going to be a busy season. He was right on the money. Dead on. That's for 100% sure. Mobile notary from LI. Lower Alabama. Hello, Frank. Yes, Lower Alabama. How's it going, Lower Alabama? So I'm trying to perfect my skills and gain more skills. And I was playing around with it. I overdosed watching videos yesterday with the Streamlabs because I want to produce better quality videos. And it also, there's less steps involved if you don't use the iMovie, if you don't do everything individually and then put the movie together, the video. That takes a lot of time, you know? The Long Island Dash Experience, yeah, they're great. They're just Suffolk County for me today. So saying it like it is, I just didn't know what to... I didn't go live because there was no reason to go live. It was so dead. I've been going out at night for like 3 hours just to bring in a little money while I'm transitioning with my shopping gig and gaining more skills online. I've been really pushing it. Now I'm going to show you because I'll be able to show you. But I will show you this first. I should have had it opened. I thought I was ready. And no, I wasn't. Just give it a moment. And I took screenshots because I want to explain what happened today. I made $327 with iViewIt. And I didn't work straight through. I could have earned more. But the roads were hazardous. I had to drive very slow and very careful in the morning. The first few hours of the day was bad. Then I didn't make the right call. I came back and then I had to go back where I came from to do a $25 commercial property audit through the iViewIt app. Guys, if I have my phone, I can show you. I plugged it in. If you check out iViewIt, it's an app. What you do is you do commercial property. Now, yesterday I stayed in. And before I even show you that, I'm getting all over the place. This woman, Melissa Schultz, she tells me she lives in Oyster Bay area. I forget the name of the town. But because of my videos, she decided to branch out into Instacart. So she's been really following me, and we follow each other on Facebook. We're going to meet in person one day. This woman left her job career. She started over. She started doing Instacart, and she's become a gig worker. She wrote to me 5 hours ago. Melissa Schultz, her name is. 8 Chase Banks in northeastern Nassau this morning. $200 in under 3 hours. Thanks again. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so happy somebody benefited from that. Now, I didn't make the kind of money in the short amount of hours that I did a few weeks ago. That was a fluke. They were paying $50, $40, and I view it. I mean, that's incredible. Auditing bank commercial property during the bad weather. What they want to know is, are they, well, this example, are the snow plows doing their jobs? Like, you know, fixing the property the way they should, shoveling the sidewalks, shoveling the public sidewalk. Are they putting down the ice to melt, you know, the chemical? Are they cleaning the drive-in lanes properly? Are any doors blocked with snow? Because that's a big no-no. Even if the fire door, you know, or the front and the side door, everything has to be completely free of any snow. And today was tough. I did 3, my first 3 today. They were huge properties, or 3 out of 4. And I'm telling you, I had to do a lot of legwork, and I had to walk over piles of snow, and it was daytime. They paid $25 a pop. I got out. I left at 8:10 this morning, and I didn't get home till 7. However, I did take a 30-minute break. I did do a couple of errands. I wanted to do something. And then I also squeezed in a few Grubhubs. Got to go. Still working. Oh, good for you. Hope you earn a lot of money. Kim, thanks for joining in. Visit Kim's Side Money Plans. She has a great channel, and she produces very good videos. It takes a lot of time to produce those kind of videos, Kim. And I know it does. Yeah, live streams are tough. I finally got it. Streamlabs. I'll be doing other videos on my other channel. I'll be uploading videos to my other channel, Internet Education 101, showing people all the different ways that you can create videos on the cheap. This is free. That's what makes it so great. But I think it's more of a gaming, streaming thing. But you can use it to go live on YouTube. That's incredible. And that you can see me, and I can share my screen with you at the same time without producing the video, creating it, then uploading it, and then waiting for it to be approved. You know what I mean? Guys, I haven't had a drink since New Year's. I had to treat myself today. This video is not for kids. It's delicious. Cheap one, but a good one. CK Mondavi, Malo. Fair price, good product. I just started drinking. When I got home, I said, oh, it's a wine night. I'm shot. My feet were freezing. I didn't want to stop. And in between the day, I did 4 Grubhubs or 5 Grubhubs. And I kept watching my phone. And iView put more jobs up for $15 a pop. I did 2 in Levittown, and I don't go to Levittown often because it really is far away from my house. I'm not in that area often. Unless I'm working, there's really no reason for me to be there. And I did a school property, commercial property audit, and then I did a TD Bank. And the school paid $20. So check out iView it's worth it. So Melissa, you're very welcome. I'm so happy you earned $200 in 3 hours. That's incredible. I had a $377 day. I'm very happy about that. Now this, congrats. What did I do here? Oh, where are the pictures? Updates? No, I thought I sent it to myself. Ooh, there's a lag. Unless you restart your streaming software. A smooth. Such viewers will be experiencing buffets. I'm learning. I'm sorry. I wonder if can you still hear me? Thank you. Good job. Yeah, it's a good job. Can you still hear me, guys? Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. No data. Stream is healthy. So what do? I don't know what to do here. Oh, come on. There's a learning curve. There always is. I shouldn't be showing that. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me? Damn it. I might go live on my phone. Stream is healthy. Excellent. Did it come back? Are you with me? Let me get my phone. I thought I did it. I really did. Hold on one moment. You know, because I took screenshots to show you, and I don't know why I didn't receive it on my end. Maybe spam. But, you know, I'm just going to tell you what happened. I went back to an iView It because, oh, there's a huge delay. Is that better? They're saying the connection is excellent now. Is that better? I hope so. iView It. I did send it to myself because I wanted to show you a screenshot. However, I had a problem at one iView It. The images would not upload. So, I was in touch with them. I took more than 15 photos. They rejected it. So I wrote back and I said, listen, I opened it and they said, if you go back within 24 hours, add the pictures, we'll review it and we'll pay you. So I did just that, but I took a screenshot. So throughout our conversation, they asked me my view identification. They know I worked hard today, and I worked real hard today. I don't want to do this all the time anymore. It was cold out there. So what it came down to is, because I went back and the images still would not upload in this location. And it was on a main road. It was just a bad connection, I guess. They're paying me the $15. They're sending it. What did he say? You can leave. You're welcome. I will send this over to accounting to get you credit due to the difficulties. And it was difficult. I contacted them. I reached out. They told me it went through. I went to the next one. Then they rejected it. I wanted to know why. I took a screenshot of when I contacted them to cover my butt. And then they said, if you go back, we'll just review it again and we'll pay you. I said, oh, no problem. I went to the store down the street. I'll pass it again, take a few more pictures. And then they told me it failed. And then I got annoyed. And they said they're going to credit me the $15 because I did go back. I was in contact with them and I had a screenshot. I took a screenshot of them telling me to go back, take more pictures, we'll approve it. Well, good thing I took a screenshot. I don't think they expected that. So they're gonna credit me the $15. That's a good company. And they've done that once before, and they've given me bonuses over the past 2 years. That's good business because they want to succeed. And I got off track before. I was, cozying up. It was a nor'eastern here and watching the snow come down. And I kept watching the iView It. They got a lot more companies on this app. Rite Aids. They were all over the place around New York City, Queens, and New Jersey. And you see the map. And they must have put up 100. And they said between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., get out there. We want to see what's going on our property. We want to see if they're doing their job. Or the snow removal people. They were paying $15 a pop. Rite Aid. I did a school today, a learning school. Now, they wanted me to go out east. It was a little too far for me. But for the Long Island Dashers experience, it would be fitting for them. I just took the one in Levittown, and then I did a bank. They're expanding. Companies are becoming aware they could get real-time statistics of what's going on in their property without being fooled. They know who's working. They know who's doing the job right, properly. I mean, half the banks today, it was bad, the snow. Like, when it gets packed on with the cars and everything, it was icy. It wasn't removed. It was very dangerous. I put on those little steel hooks on the bottoms of your shoes because I needed to walk the grounds, and it worked. If I didn't, I'd be slipping all over the place. Handicap spots, not even plowed. A few of them, fire doors and other exits, not even shoveled. Well, what happens if you got to get out? I know the banks aren't open, but there are people in there working. The cleaning people, I see them all the time. Because when the banks are closed, that's when the night shift comes in and they clean. You learn a lot. You learn a lot by using this iView It app and auditing commercial property on, everything that goes on with the businesses. It's interesting. Oh, I hope I came back, Frank. It says excellent now. What else to tell you? I'm just really grateful for a bang out day because I know it's bad timing. I've been studying to get a car because I want to become more of a shopper. I need a better automobile, and I had to get back brakes. Last weekend, I took off. I didn't work Saturday or Sunday. But I got a great deal, and the car is running great. However, it was unexpected. What else to tell you? There was really no reason to go live because it was so bad. It was so slow in my area. Whether I went out during the day or in the evening, I just couldn't win. So having iView It a few weeks ago, 2 days in a row, I broke 400. Today with the 377, it makes up for those slow days. However, I don't always want to give my time for money. And that's where this live streaming is going to come into play. And I'll be uploading a lot of videos at my other channel, and I'll be spending money on advertising to get those channels over 1,000 subs, because then it will produce residual income, more residual income. There's a lot going on online, guys. And I would talk about stocks and investing. I'm going to do that on another live, another video. There's just so much. The transition. I feel these apps, this food delivery apps, in my opinion, in my market, they're fading away. And more apps are going to come out for people to start their own businesses. Whether it be a handyman or a specialty, Like you're a painter, you're a floorer, you know, you do tiles. What other service that you have? Shopping service. These programmers, these visionaries, they're creating apps for people like us to start our own small business. I won't even take a shop and deliver from Uber anymore because it's not worth my time for the money. And the few times I had to cancel because I couldn't get a hold of the customer or find the products, I didn't get paid. I didn't get compensated. That's going away. So I sense it, I feel it, and it's because I'm someone who's in the field. And I've been working really hard to start something from nothing, you know? Oh, what was that? See Me Group 23, DoorDash and Grubhub. I don't think they'll make it unless they get bought out with the shop and deliver, right? Because I have a feeling like Dumpling, for people who enjoy shopping for people, I feel coders and programmers, visionaries, pioneers will produce other apps that you can use on your phone and provide a service and start your own small business. We don't need the middleman. We don't need Uber Eats. The word's getting out that I'm up for hire. I see this time next year being very busy with the shopping and my online business. Oh, and that's killer. That I have to do a whole nother video, and I have to do it to the other channel, Internet Education 101 YouTube channel, because I'm about to soar. Like, you know, most people don't understand the concept of working for free. Because over time, you don't work for free anymore. It comes back to you. But I agree. Their models are limited. It's only food delivery. Yeah. Uber does freight. Food delivery, deliver humans, groceries. Well, see, the shop and deliver groceries, I'm not into. It's not worth my time. I've heard about the freight with Uber. That's the truckers, right? Yeah, that's the truckers. I see that happening. But I think the truckers would be better off ridding the middleman and running their own business. But I get it. You're right. I just feel from my observation that they're starting to, you know, dwindle. They're starting to go away. Saying it like it is was right on the money. I was like, every time that man says something, he's dead on. And he was dead on for January. It sucked. It was such a bad month. Pathetic. Embarrassing. I changed my hours in the hopes of earning decent money while I'm doing my thing. Aggravating. Delivery with hourly employees. Dash might turn into Dash Marts. Really? That's pretty catchy. Dash Marts. Dash Marts. That's catchy. Really? Not bad. That's a catchy name, right? So, I feel the shopping, like that woman Melissa, she loves Instacart. But I have a feeling over time, she'll branch out and start her own business. She'll make a lot more money. I think so. Walmart Spark will do well in 2022. It's drying up. Yes, it is. The third-party apps, the cheap third-party apps are drying up. Absolutely. And Dumpling, you can, like, I join in on the training calls twice a week. Most of the time, they have them twice a week. And, I mean, there are people from all over the world. Not just the United States. And these men, they're already talking about they want to hire staff to work for them so they can all work together, like, you know, shop for 4 people, but they're hiring people. They're starting their own small business. They're going to hire employees. And, what was the other thing? What was the other thing? What was the other thing? Oh, I lost track. Snow is racist against all people. Snow? That is 100% certain, because if I didn't have those spikes on my shoes, I wasn't walking the property. And they know that too. I'm hoping that maybe I wake up tomorrow, because the way the snow, it snowed all day Saturday into Saturday night. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some of the banks and local stores will have some iView It jobs, because they sent me back to a couple of banks. I did them earlier today, and I went back in the evening. And they just threw the chemical down. They didn't scrape up the ice. They didn't remove the snow. They just went like this. They only removed the snow like in front of the doors and stuff. The front door. I mean, it's hard to keep up because you don't have a lot of manpower in the field removing all the snow and stuff. But it has to be done right, because it's very dangerous. And even like the fire hydrants and the handicap and the sidewalks where people still have to get out. The drive-through. I mean, one bank, you couldn't even drive through the drive-through. That's their ATM. Crazy. So what else? That's really it. I really had no reason to go live. So I didn't for weeks. Did you do Uber recently? I haven't seen your videos in a... No, I have been, but just like a couple here, a couple there. Saying it like it is was dead on. I've been working Uber Eats and Grubhub to put a few bucks in my pocket. Oh, and by the way, I will do another video. I've been increasing my portfolio position, because it's a chance of a lifetime what's going on. No matter how tight money got. And I'm angry because I never received my tax refund still. And I know I share that with my following. I'm still waiting patiently. So to have a few good days with the iView It, I'm hoping, they might have some jobs up there tomorrow. And I hope they're very local. They pay 20 bucks a pop. That's not bad if you don't have to go far. You didn't receive yours either? Oh, you're done? Okay, bye. I guess it didn't work. Your trolling didn't work? Okay. Here's a little... It's very good. I did. I even went there. I had an appointment with the IRS. Last week I called to see if something changed. They told me the same thing. And I have the app on my phone. I check every other day. And it says still being processed. But they want me to pay my taxes already. They're getting me ready. You received yours. So I don't know what's going on. I figured I'll wait a few years to see what happens. I mean, I'll pay my taxes again, but I haven't received my tax refund. If I don't receive it for a couple of years, I guess I have to hire someone to find out why I didn't. I did pay TurboTax to do my taxes. I mean, it wasn't like I did it free. I paid the top dollar and I had everything looked over. Look over my stuff, please. This is what I would hand into an accountant. And I still don't have it. Oh, you're on my side. But you make a good point. Snow is racist against all people. I mean, it was icy. It was dangerous. And I'm healthy. And I was careful. I could see, lawsuits across the board. I mean, I went to Hempstead. Oh, my God. I know, it was like, where's the plows? People trying to get their money, and that was a busy branch. The drive-through, it was just chaotic. It was chaotic. And that was at 11 o'clock this morning. People were all over the place trying to get their money. They couldn't even get in the bank. A path, frog. Oh, the stocks. It's going to snow here in Roar this week. Well, I hope you don't get a lot. I just want enough snow that I could work safely and make some good money. You know, I've heard of frog. I should look them up again. But I have increased my position. I don't care. I'm telling you, when my breaks went and I didn't receive my tax refunds, and I'm not charging, I'm banging out my debt. I was down to my last buck. Want to know what I did? I increased my position with $25 with the penny stocks I believe in, because they're not going anywhere. I've been listening to Greg Manarino. I've been listening to Meet Kevin's guests. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was dead on. So many other channels I listen to. You're not preventing me from getting ahead. And by the way, when I paid for my breaks, I used my Coinbase Visa debit card because I paid $470. That's with tax and labor. I got it off really cheap. To me, that's cheap. If my car was more new, it would have been a minimum $600. I earned 95 XLM cash crypto back. 95. Because I used the Coinbase Visa debit card. Peter Schiff. Thank you. I'll check it out. I need some new entertainment when I'm chilling out. Oh, I love Gerald Celente. He's become a weekly thing for me. I've become a weekly viewer. And I want to join his freedom, justice, and peace exemption. I'm getting there. I like him a lot, and I believe what he preaches. Judge Napolitano. I learned about Greg Manarino from him. Lynette Sang. I like all those people. And I continue to learn more, about the freedoms and the rights. And we're going to lose them. We keep acting like puppets, You're going to lose everything. And, we have the power. Oh, what's her name? Oh, my God, what's her name? Erica Williams. She is on the mark. Love her. I've been listening to her all week, too. Erica Williams. She's dead on. And you know what? People don't like her. Not that people don't like her. She tells it like it is because she's a doer. She don't want to stay the same. She's right. You have to keep in touch with people, but you do have to leave people behind unless you want to stay the same. Unless you want to continue to live the same lifestyle. I don't. I want to be something a lot more than I am today. And I am a lot more than I was a few years ago. When I left my last job, I was at the lowest point I've ever been in my life. I was 49 years old. Felt like a piece of garbage. It was my wake-up call. And I also turned my back on family that didn't support me. I don't have a problem starting over. You don't like who I am? I don't want to stay the same to make you feel better. You stay the same. It's boring. And you get less in life. I want more. I like her a lot. She's very outspoken. However, I like that. And she's educational. I think she is. Bottlenecks. Oh, yeah! Gerald Celente was talking about the truckers in Canada. And they're saying, no, you're not telling us what to do. You know what? We are the people. We make the rules. We pay the politicians. You don't tell us what to do. You don't tell people what to do with their bodies. I'm just against this one. I'm not anti-vax. I'm anti what's going on in the world today. There's a difference. Those truckers, I support them all the way. Let them stall the supply chain. Good for them. They're going to be begging them back, and they're going to ask for a raise then, and they deserve it. Because inflation's happening. And if you want all those products delivered, you better treat the little people doing all the legwork properly, or you're not going to have good workers. you know what? The supply chain will stop. I think that's great. And I'm sure he'll speak about that continuously in the weeks to come. I think that's amazing. I support them wholeheartedly. China. Anti-mandates. Oh yeah, it's out of control. What are you crazy? You know, Erica Williams, she gave an example, and I've been listening to her a lot. When she was recapping what went down in the city when the, in my opinion, pandemic kicked off. How they put locks on, in New York City, locks on the parks. And I think they're called Hasidic Jews. They went and they cut those locks off. They said, you're not taking our parks away from our children. And they're not wearing masks either. Again, a day later, I remember that. I remember seeing that on TV. They locked up all the parks again. And what did they do? They went and they clipped all the locks off. They said, we're not telling you again. These are our parks. We make the rules. We'll take our businesses and our money and go elsewhere. All the suburbs around New York City, it will crash and devastate it. She's right. It's a joke. And then you see the mayor, when they had their wake, I was like, why are you bothering these people? They don't have to follow your lead. And then they didn't. They said, no, you got it wrong. These are our streets. This is our money pay for the streets. And you see the mayor there, you know, holding them proudly. You know, no. The people have the power, not the politicians. You got it backwards. Enough being controlled. It doesn't work. It just don't work. Obviously, if it worked, it would have worked already. It's been 2 years. Let's all move on already. Cargo. Oh, and what's his name? Oh, Cargo. You said Cargo. Oh, Dan. I listen to him almost daily. I love it. But I have not watched regular TV because I just can't stomach it. I watch YouTube and all the names I just rambled off to you. Robert Kiyosaki, Gerald Celente, Greg Manarino, the Judge Napolitano, Gerald Celente, Robert Kiyosaki, and I think his wife's name is Kim or Cheryl, I forget. Lynette Zhang. I also put like me, Kevin, in that category, in that young group of people, Graham Stephan and the other Graham, Stephan Gardner. He supports the vaccine, but he don't like what's going on in the economy, and he's very smart, and you know he is. So, but he don't try to manipulate people to think how he does. He's more, I don't like what's going on with the economy. We're getting screwed. He calls the stock market, New York Stock Exchange, corrupt all the time. All the time. And he knows what he's talking about. You're like, oh, I'll write that down. I'm like, who? No. That's why you got to talk to people who think like you, or you'll never find out these things. Zero Hedge? I'll check that out. And Peter Schiff? I'd rather listen to the YouTube videos and continue to build assets. Every time I build a web page, I can't believe what I've been doing online. My life's going to change overnight. DraftKings. Oh, I have a good story with DraftKings. I'm very proud of that. I didn't realize it was when I learned about it, sports betting. When I first learned about DraftKings, I bought warrants. I was practicing dabbling in the stock market. I had no clue what I was doing. And I was watching me, Kevin, and many other channels. And I said, oh, that's a great way for a company to gain capital, selling warrants on a short term so they can get some money. And then they made an offer. We'll give you this if you sell back your shares. And I said, no. I only own 75 shares. I said, no, leave it there. I think I'll earn a lot more money than that. And, oh, that's how long it came? Oh, I already told you the story. So I kept it in my portfolio. I sold that, and that was before I knew you could sell specific shares, sell off the highest paid, the ones you paid the highest for, and leave the lowest ones in there. I get all that. You do that in the app. I made a great profit with that. I sold DraftKings when it was in the 50s and 60s. The last I heard, it's only $27 now. So I made a great profit. It was a good experience. I gained some knowledge. I won with that one. They promote DraftKings day and night. Why did it make you cry? I would support them. I don't get that. Chat with traders on YouTube. Well, this is the first time I went live in weeks because it's time consuming. However, I listen to a lot of videos. That's time consuming. I'm only one person. I still got to work for a living. I'm building a business. I'm working online. I do have a home to take care of. I do stuff and life. One person can only do so much. And I'm not as young as I used to be. Sports betting is go to hit a lot of people worse than drinking. I agree with you. I thought that. Good thing I'm not into that. When I learned about DraftKings, I thought it was more like casino gambling. And then when it became available in New York, they promote the hell out of it. It's constant. On the radio, on the YouTube, it's constant. I'm at my mother's house. She has the TV on. They're promoting it. It's constant. And it is going to hurt people like drinking. Absolutely. Hey, but once in a while, it's okay. I haven't had a drink since New Year's. And after being out in the cold all day, unexpectedly, my left foot was an icicle all day. Lucid, expenge, I don't know, crying happiness. PTON. I'll do some research one day. I do take time out every couple of months and I look up symbols and I read about them. I'm still increasing my position, guys. I didn't sell anything. One even went down to zero. I believe in it. I checked out their website. I said, I'm an early investor. I'm not going to touch those 1,200 shares. What do I have to lose? In a couple of years, I'll sell them for the penny I paid for it. It's just, you got to do to learn. You got to put your own money on the line. So that's it. Yes, I did good with DraftKings. Sophie, KSCP. I'll check them out. Thank you. Bloomberg. Yeah, I used to watch Bloomberg a lot. I should start watching it again. Look at Canada Truckers. I don't have cable. I watch YouTube now. Right now. I barely watch TV. You know what I do? When I'm in the mood for a movie, I watch an old movie on YouTube for free. They have their free movies. It's good enough. I don't watch enough TV to care. I used to be brainless and just sit there and watch television. I'd rather build my businesses, build assets, generate income, build platforms earning me money while I'm not physically working. You do become a product of your environment, but you don't have to stay that way. You know what I mean? I cried happiness. Vorb. Oh, you're really posting a bunch of symbols out, aren't you? Thank you. All right, guys. I'm happy I went live. And I'm happy I went live that I could show you the screen. I allegedly. Gregory Manarino. Melissa Schultz. She did 8 Chase banks in northeastern Nassau this morning. She said that five hours ago. She made $200 in 3 hours. That's incredible. Okay, that's enough. I'll be here writing down symbols and symbols. Thank you, guys. So stay tuned for better videos. It's all a matter of time, perfecting my skills, gaining more knowledge, and doing a better job. I'm not going anywhere. But sometimes you have to step back and really you know, you got to learn it. You got to do it to learn it. Just the way it is. All right. Thanks for joining in, guys. I'll see you in the next one, all right? Bye, everybody. Thanks again.